Welcome back to Smok'n Jay's Garage. Today we have this extendable snow brush from JoyTutus. We're going to show you what's in this package. You're going to get an extra rubber piece, and we'll show you where that goes in just a second. A nice microfiber cloth. A bag to put everything in. Of course, your instructions. Actually, a pair of gloves with the little grippy balls on the hands. And then, of course, the actual brush. So you can see that you've got the brush on this side, and then you've got the squeegee on this side. And that is where that spare squeegee comes in. They actually give you one of those. This, with the push of a button, will extend. I'm sorry, this doesn't extend, this turns. So you can put this at different angles. And then the actual handle of the brush, these just flip together, like so. Push that button. On one end, we have a scraper. Now this scraper, actually this whole piece here, pulls out, and you can see that you have 3 different edges on it. So when you got that really thick ice, you got that thick ice scraper. And you've got a smooth side. This is the one I found the most value in. And then that one's just a little bit thinner, maybe. I'm not sure what this one's for. I really didn't use that one a whole lot. I primarily used just this flat one. And I know this one obviously works better on really thick ice. So I put it in, just snaps right in there. I put it in that way. That's what I got the most use out of. And now, well, there's one more piece in here, the actual extendable piece. Let's set this box off to the side. The actual extendable piece. So in addition to this being pretty long to begin with, this extends as well. So you can use this with or without as many sections as you want. If all you want is just the ice scraper, you can just use that, slip it onto the handle, slip the extendable part on, and now we flip this in, and again this brush will fit onto any one of these pieces, so you can make this as long or as short as you want. Now an extra long brush like this is great if you don't want to go across your vehicle to scrape it from both sides, or if you've got a large vehicle that you can't reach. Standing on both sides, you need this much room, so it's great for that. We're going to actually get out in the snow and show you how it's working. And again, you can take it apart and put it all in this bag so it stays nice in your vehicle. So let's get outside and let's see how it works in real life. Finally, we got some snow that we can actually test out this snow brush from JoyTutus. I'm pretty excited. Today we've got a couple inches of what is relatively wet and packy snow. We're going to see if we can clean up. Actually, let's sweep it off on the other side. This should reach all the way across, just about, but we can extend it here a little bit. There we go. Now, typically we'd be doing this on the driver's side. I just want this on the opposite side, the snow on the opposite side. Nice and padded to grab onto here. I like that. Let's see, we grab out the end here, we can actually reach all the way across on an SUV. So on a small car, we probably wouldn't even need to extend it. Now I want the snow to be on the driver's side so that I don't have to clean that much more of my driveway, but typically you would probably want to be on the driver's side and not have to walk around your car. Look at that. I like it. Now if we close this up, we can also pop apart any one of these pieces. It'll be a little bit difficult with gloves on. There we go. Now we've got a much shorter, much more manageable piece that will probably fit in the back if you have a smaller car, fit in your car easier. And a little bit shorter if you're doing your side windows here. Obviously the sun melted some of this off already. And we've got the squeegee brush, the squeegee rather, on the other end here. So a little bit wet here, if we want. We can actually kind of squeegee that off a little bit. Now, typically I don't need to do that, but it does give you the option at least. Now it's warm enough that when we drive, all this stuff on top, if you slam on your brakes hard, is all going to slide down on top of your windshield. So you want to actually push that off. Now this particular vehicle has a panoramic sunroof, so I don't really have to worry about scratching the paint on it because it's glass on top. But that's always a concern of mine with brushes. They have to be physically, strong enough that you can push snow or pull snow with them, but also soft enough that when you do clean off your roof or your hood, you don't want to scratch the paint a lot. Oftentimes the hood I like to do just because as you're driving, some of that time, some comes up on your windshield and blocks your vision. So I like to clean off the hood and I like to clean off the headlights and that kind of stuff too when I'm going somewhere and I don't want to scratch my car any more than I need to. Typically I go through and I do a nice machine polish in the spring because you do get some scratches and stuff from winter. But these bristles seem like, we won't know till spring for sure, right? But it looks like we're really going to have very minimal scratching on the car due to the bristles. Which obviously some brushes have thick bristles or hard bristles that scratch very easily. These seem to do very minimal, which is good. Well, now you got to see how it all works, how we brushed off the snow. I've got everything put away in the bag right now. You can see how that all fits in there nice, whether you want to store this for the summer when you're not using it, keep everything all together so you don't lose anything, or if you just want to put it all in your vehicle like this, out of the way, fully put together, it is like 61 inches long, so longer than some of your smaller vehicles, but break it down in the bag, fits really nice. Hopefully this video was helpful to you, and if you're watching this channel for the first time, and you haven't already, and you want to, boom, please subscribe.